What is up, comic fans? Welcome to the Legionnaires and everybody. Be sure to hit that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. It's DC Day. New comics are here. There's a lot to talk about. Massive haul for me this week. I'm excited to go through some of these with you guys. Just hang out for a little bit. Run the giveaway. Good time in the middle of the day here. Let's get it going. Huge shout out to the homies over at Big Time Collectibles. Check out their website. Follow them on social media. You can find them on Whatnot every day of the week. And if you need anything cleaner press, be sure to hit up Justin over on Instagram. Let him know you found him via the channel. The link is in the description. He can hook it up for you. And as always, a huge shout out to my local comic shop, ABX Comics and Games. That's where I pick up my books every week. If you're ever in the area, be sure to swing by. Tell them what's up. And also, if you're getting into the hobby, there's an awesome ABX Facebook group. The link is in the description as well. If you're getting into comics or tabletop gaming, it's a fantastic group. Be sure to check that out. And yeah, I think that's it for the initial announcements. It's a lot of people in the chat already. Let's see. Scrolling to the beginning of the chat at 6:53 a.m. here in New Mexico. Yeah, a little bit early. What is going on, Las Crucias? Scott, well, I tried to beat him. Hope y'all are doing good today. TM Nerdy, hashtag Beast World. Yeah, I messaged TM right when I finished reading that and asked me, have you read this yet? It was definitely worth the read. Most definitely. Let's see. I just read Beast World #2, and what a fantastic follow-up issue. That's all I'll say for now. Yeah, dude. I'm excited to talk about it. Reading World's Finest Teen Titans next. What is going on, Brother John Comics? How are you doing today? What is good? Cliff on Comics. Hello. Good to see you as always. Tom, what is happening? Tom, is your new member welcome packet made it to you yet? I know, not putting your address out there. I know it was a little bit farther away. Takes things farther to longer to get there, but has it arrived to you yet? I hadn't thought to ask you that. But good to see you. What is going on, Brian LCS? Hello. Dell Suspense. Hello. With all the channel emojis, you get access to all those with the join button down below, becoming a channel member. What is going on, J-Med? It's Tuesday. Let's go. Let's do it. Hello from New Mexico. There it is. I was waiting on it. I've been waiting all morning to read that. Hope you're doing good today, Las Crucias. Mr. Austin LeMay. Hello. Yo, Tyler. So last year, I guess it was this year at Heroes Con, Tyler grabbed a book. That big oversized Action Comics right there. Tyler found that and pointed it out. I'm like, yo, I don't have that giant oversized version of it. I've got the Treasury edition with the border around it, but I didn't have that one, and I did not want to carry it around. So what I'm assuming is Tyler and Austin bought it for me, and Tyler put it in his book bag and just remembered, and not just remembered, but just finally got around to getting sent to me. Like there's no rush on it or nothing, and I'd forgotten about it. But opened up the package from Tyler yesterday that had this 1995 original Beanie Baby Flamingo and that book, and it said it was from Tyler and Austin. So I can only assume that Tyler and Austin both had something to do with the purchase of that book and that flamingo. I don't want to take credit away or assign credit in the wrong places, so just thank both of y'all for that package. I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. I think that was the last Action Comics reprint. If there's another one out there, it's one that I'm completely unaware of. Otherwise, I have them all. It's like 13 or 14 of them now. What is going on, Raider Nation? Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Hope you're having a happy DC day. It's a fantastic day. Blue Hellion Comics is in the building. What is going on, Dan? Hope you're doing good. What's up, 23? Let's go, Legionnaires. Big shout out to Pops Addict. He's been doing the Lord's work. We're looking at all these different shipping options and opportunities out there. He's been putting in the work. Steve White, what is going on? Good afternoon to you. Loaders Empire's in the building. What is going on? Good to see you as always. Hope you're having a good day. T-Dubs, what's happening? Hey, nerds, I'm lurking and working. Not yet. Oh, my goodness. Dude, if it doesn't get to you in a couple weeks, let me know. I've got some special stamps to send stuff off just straight from my house now. I'll shoot you another one that way. If it doesn't get to you, yeah. If it doesn't get to you by the end of this week or something, just let me know. I'll just send another one. I will just send another one. Yeah, I wasn't going to put your country of origin out there, but yeah, I know you're in Canada, and I have brought home some international stamps last week from the post office because I was thinking about that. I was at the post office wondering, like, I wonder if Tom's got his stuff yet. And I just asked for some international stamps so I can mail stuff off directly from my house because I get channel members in all over the place: Australia, Saudi Arabia, Canada. And those international stamps come in handy. Come in handy. But is Taylor twerking, lurking, and working? Twerking is working for T-Dubs. The man's got a mouth to feed, and he's never hungry. Happy DC Day to Trev. Hope you're doing good today. Hello, hello. I'm here for the new DC Day. Well, you have come to the right place, Mike Beckman. I hope you're doing good today. Hello, hello. Awesome. Tyler doesn't suck. No, not at all. Yeah, Pops knows I hate carrying stuff around. Hate it. If it doesn't fit in the book bag, I don't want it. Don't want it unless I'm walking out the door. Then I'll take it. KBDM, what is going on? Hope you're having a good day today. Eddie Rodriguez is in the chat. Good afternoon to you. What is going on, Flo? Hope you're doing good, bro. Hope you're doing real good. Good afternoon. Hey, CJ, you made it to the live stream. I will confirm this is live. This is live. Hope you're doing good, CJ. Green Lantern 6 is all that timer is an all-timer, peeps. It was all right. It was good. I don't know about an all-timer, but it was definitely good. Definitely good. There's a lot of building up. Geek Out with Roscoe, what is happening? I like that you did the Christmas theme on the icon there. That looks awesome. Looks awesome. Let's see. We went half skis on the book for you. I had nothing to do with the flamingo. Yeah, that's what I assumed when I saw the note. Like, they must have gone in together on the book. I appreciate that. It wasn't a cheap book. I appreciate you guys a lot. Y'all are some good friends. Thank y'all so much. Look at me. Yeah, make sure everybody says hello to CJ. If you're in the chat, give CJ a big hello, CJ. What is going on, Kyle? Hope you're having a good day today. Happy DC Day to you. Let's see. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Hey, Lisa, good to see you. Sorry I'm late. Had a video meeting at work. Oh, man. It'd be like that sometimes. Glad you can make it. Glad you're here. I need a booty in order to twerk. Hey, man. You just gotta work them muscles, man. It'll come. Happy DC Day to you as well. At work. Much love, all that good stuff. We love you too, our Jersey boy. Hope you're having a good day at work. What is going on, Warlord? Good to see you in the chat as well. Hello. I'm pretty sure it's live. My dog needs his nails done. Don't have to go to work. Hello to Daniel. How are you doing today? First live with you. Well, welcome. Hope everybody in the chat gives you the big hello and welcome as well. Had a first appearance that GL fans will appreciate. Did it? I don't know. I must have read right over the first appearance. Unless it was in the backup story. I'm not worried about the backup story in it. Not really hidden for me. We'll get into it, though. We will get into it. Not doing any spoilers today. As usual, we're not doing spoilers on Tuesdays. Give people time to pick up their books. Give them time to read it. Hey, I'm back. I was playing Minecraft. It was at 37 degrees this morning. Yeah, it was cold here this morning as well. I had to scrape the ice off the car and everything. Buff Muffin, good afternoon to you and good morning. Good morning, good evening, and good night. All that good stuff. I think we about made it to the bottom of the chat. All right, we've made it. So this was actually a really decent pickup week for me. There's a lot of good stuff coming. I don't think I have but maybe one book that's not a DC book on the list for this week. Yeah. So I'll pick up Silver Surfer Rebirth Legacy tomorrow. I love me some Silver Surfer. The retro titles are really fun. So I got just that one book for tomorrow, but otherwise, another book came out of the shop stacked today. Yeah. The nice stack. So this, I'll just point out, this is not DC. This is not even Image anymore. This is going to be Dark Horse soon. This is one of Mark Miller's properties called Reborn. If you read Big Game, like there was a little tease about that at the very end. And I've got some more titles left in like the overall Miller World catalog. And this one came to the shop. Paul read it and then threw it in my box for me to pick up when he was done with it. And I picked it up today. I'm very excited to be adding it to the Miller World catalog. I'm trying to get 100% through the Miller World stuff. I've been absolutely loving it. All of them are fantastic, except Sharky. Sharky was okay. It was pretty much just like like white trash Lobo. It's like Lobo, but in like a Winnebago. It was special. It was special. All right, the books that we're giving away today, the giveaways for today. I went with some flashy covers. Let me pull the backer board out of this so you can really appreciate it. But this is shout out to TM Nerdy, Birds of Prey, issue number 1, David Nakayama foil wraparound. If I'm not mistaken, they did this in a connecting cover previously or something like that. Well, they did a foil wraparound for it. So I'm like, yo, people like David Nakayama, people like foil, and people like wraparound. So that's like 3 birds of prey with 1 stone. Had to get that one for the giveaway. Got some Harley, Zealot, Barda, Batgirl, and Black Canary, all on one glorious wraparound cover. Fantastic characters, fantastic artists. TM's been reviewing the book on at Week's End when it comes out. It sounds like it's a great story. So that's going to be the giveaway today, as well as we're going holograms, man. They're going to do holofoil covers. We're going to give away holofoil covers, but Titans Beast World issue number 2, they had Gar and the Starro one. Now we have Black Adam and Aslan from Lion Witch in the Wardrobe there. Like, this super cool. Like, it's super 3-dimensional. The colors pop. It's a beautiful cover. It really is. I love me some holofoil. And oh my gosh, the back. The back is even holofoil. Look at that. I didn't even look at the back of the last one. But yeah, dude, these covers are by Clayton Henry. I believe that's the same artist that worked on John Kent for a while. Pretty decent artist. Looks really good. Colors pop. Man, that's really cool with the back of that. So yeah, we'll give those away. We'll pull some DC Cosmic cards. We'll grab a handful of them today. We'll grab more than just 1 per book. We'll get at least 3 or 4 in there, something like that. Definitely will get 3 or 4 in there. Let's see. Let me get caught up on the chat real quick. Let me people saying, hey. I saw ice on the card too. It's unusual since we have that salt wind hitting us. Yeah. Nah, Mark is just clairvoyant and knew what everyone was going to say. What I miss? I missed something. Oh, fiddlesticks. Who knows? I missed it. I am sorry. Let's see. I have a blank sketch cover of the Reborn issue 1. Oh, that's pretty cool. There's probably a lot of potential with stuff to do on that. Miller World, Miller Time. Definitely both. Lobo down the river. Yeah. It was wild. I'm here to spoil. Batmobile lost the will and Joker got away. I see what you did. This week is such a big DC week. Yeah, it really is. There's a lot of good titles. I've read most of that stack already. I've been sitting here just burning through stuff. My wife is a saint and decided since she's off today, she'd go pick up Monkey. So that bought me an extra hour. So it was awesome. Kind of getting to sit and read. Man, would have been nice if they just made that when it came out, the full forward. Yeah, I think they just kind of cap on it. Because I know that cover came out. I gave away that cover. The connecting cover ones. I remember buying them for the DC Day. But, yeah. Better late than never, right? That's what I say. That's what they did with the Justice League, King Kong, Godzilla sound effects cover. That one was way late. Lenticular. There's the word. Thank you, Scott. Loving Beast World. Yo. The main title, fantastic. Look at the back of Beast World 2 cover. I did. Very cool. Trevor, I was so excited reading. Dude, it was good. It was really good. Oh, okay. We had a big storm on Sunday. The trees down, snow came in behind it. Crazy stuff. Yeah, we had a pretty stormy weekend as well. Yesterday at work, we were doing a lot of grounds cleanup stuff. What is going on? Dope Comics in the building with that Danger Street icon. We'll be talking a little Danger Street here in just a few minutes. Get caught up on the chat. Just a second print. I didn't even think about that. I wonder if it would have to be a second print, right? Right? It just says variant cover by David Nakayama. It doesn't specify on the barcode, and I don't want to handle it. Let's see. T-Dub said, I misread it and thought it was Breast World. Oh, it'd be worth picking up as well, I bet. Dagger Cards with the 6-month member milestone comment. Happy holidays, Legion. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all those good things. However you celebrate the holiday season, happy that to you. How disappointed were you? Oh, man. All right. So let's start looking at some of the titles I picked up. So I'm still a couple books behind on last week, just to throw that out there. I picked up Tony S. Daniels' Edenwood, number 2. I'm behind on that. But most importantly, I have not read the Batman Santa Claus Silent Night #1 yet. I got this because the kids saw this cover. They thought it was wicked cool. They never seen Tough Santa like that before. And I didn't know it till I had it, that it is a rub and sniff cover, which I think is just the coolest thing ever. You rub it, it smells like candy canes. I'm not even joking about that. I don't recommend scratching it. It's not necessary to damage the book to get the aroma. You just rub it, sniff it, enjoy it. But I haven't read it yet. I'm going to do that. But I went ahead and anticipated liking it. So I picked up #2 today. This book right here is going to come out once a week for this month. It's 4-issue miniseries. So I think it's pretty cool. You've got Dan Mora doing the art on the cover, at least. And I don't remember. I think it was Paul Cook who pointed out that Dan Mora did that Klaus series with like the whole Viking Santa kind of story. And he said that this is kind of reminding him of that. So I'm definitely down to check this out. I'm going to try to binge read through these two today. Peppermint farts. Yeah. Yeah, this, but it seems pretty cool. Like someone said, like there's a little concept behind it, like potentially Batman had some training by Santa Claus. And I love Christmas. I love Christmas stuff. It's really fun. Of course, today, the Silent Night, Batmite, whatever, every holiday, most of the time, DC does like an 80-page, $10 book with a bunch of short stories in them for that holiday. It's gotten to the point where I don't even pick those up anymore. They tend just not to be worth the money and time. You might get 1 or 2 stories you enjoy out of the 6 or 8. But this, I'm like, this is going to be my Christmas book for the season. So I'm going to check this out and pick it up. And I'll probably read those 2 issues here in the next hour or so when I'm sitting in the car line to get Finn. But yeah, I'm definitely excited for that. Isn't that a Marvel title? Oh, no. Uh-oh. Is there any other reason? Trev and Mark, no. It's really Travis is reading it. Yeah. I'm ready for the last issue of Danger Street, Superman 9 and Hulk 7. So all 3 of those I'm reading. All 3 of them. When you say Superman 9, I can only assume you're talking about Superman Lost. Yeah, it's got to be. So is Hulk 7 dropping this week? If it was, I missed that on the pool list, and it will be on my list. Dude, I'm a diehard Hulk fan. That's my #1 guy. And then when it comes to DC, my #1 guy is Superman. We got Superman Lost by Christopher Priest, issue 9 of 10, the penultimate issue. This maxi series has been something unique, something special. If you're not trying to get bogged down with all the continuity and catching up with years of story and all the stuff that a lot of people really just don't enjoy about like the long format of the storytelling, this is the Superman book for you. It's just 10 issues. It's set in its own pages. It's not like tethered to any other stories. This issue was great. If you read the last one, you know that Lex Luthor was standing in his apartment, just looking at the wall, waiting on it to explode for Superman to come for him for the heinous act that he committed on Lois Lane. The twist, the play, the what happens next is what really was driving my excitement for this one, and it delivered in such a cool, unique way. The pacing in this issue is a lot faster than what it has been in most of the previous ones, and that really worked out good. And there's a huge stinger at the end of this issue that has me already excited for the finale, just like that last issue did for this one. But yeah, highly suggest this one. Christopher Priest is just, I'm very impressed with what he's done. I was impressed with what he did with the Black Adam maxi series he did, and then he didn't let us down with this Superman Lost either. So this is one of those ones I would definitely recommend, especially if you get it in the collected volume, like a trade paperback. Be on the lookout for it. So 10 issues might be a big trade, but it'd be worth checking out, especially if you enjoy the Man of Steel. Good read right there. And then, of course, hey, Adventurous Joe is in the chat. What is going on? Hope you're having a good day. Hello to you. Hello. Excited for the last issue of Danger Street. See, I got to read 10 and 11 of Danger Street before 12 comes out. The DC Christmas 88 book I am reading now is all reprints. Beast Wars, yeah. Got Finn some Beast Wars stuff for Christmas. I'm excited for him to open it. Next up, man, here it is. This is one that I've looked forward to every month when it's released. It's been fun, from the beautiful art in it to the really cool variant covers showcasing the different characters that were involved in the story. And it was cool that they took the A cover for the final one and showcased them all together. It's Tom King, Jorge Fornes, Danger Street issue 12. The end is here. It's really hard to even give you my feelings on this book without spoiling anything. It's such a complex story with so many different characters intercepting. Just know that I feel like it ended well. It doesn't have like the Tom King's very unique in a way. Like most of his stories tend to have a different writing style to them, a different angle that he approaches them from. And this one's been unique as the story's been told through the eyes of the Helmet of Fate. And the way that it's been told is like a metaphor for heroes and dragons and princesses and stuff like that is very unique. And I think that the ending was wildly unpredictable going into it. You really don't know what to expect from a Tom King ending other than you expect there to be a twist to the ending. This one was much needed, I think, the way that he ended this based off how a lot of this has gone. And it felt out of the norm for Tom King. But then when you take a step back and you look at the tone over all of this story, it was extremely on brand. I absolutely dig it. And this one I just finished reading about 30 minutes ago. It's still really fresh. I'm trying to dance around so much with this. Like it's so much has happened. So many people have died. So many little things are happening in such a local event, a local area to Danger Street and cosmically with the sky falling based off the death of Atlas in issue 1. But lots of dialogue. That's what I love about it, because you'll have some books like that you can read through in like 10 minutes, and then you'll have some books that you can sit down and enjoy for like 20 to 30 minutes based off how much you want to stop and dissect the panels and appreciate the interactions and stuff. And that's what I love about having like writers like Tom King on the pool list, because I would not want 100% of my pool list any writer, but just that definitely that diverse stable of writers that's represented in like a pool list this size this week. It's fantastic from one to the other. But man, it has been a treat. Read as a fairy tale. Thank you, Mike. It's Dr. Fate is presenting the story as a fairy tale. It's really, really cool. Really cool. That's one of the reasons I say I'll read it later and go read something else. Yeah. This was the last book I read out of my stack until we get to the Black Label stuff. Black Label stuff, it's all oversized, so it gets separated out. But yeah, I always save Danger Street for last so that I have like all the time in the world. I don't feel rushed through it, and I had plenty of time thanks to my beautiful wife. Shout out to Couching and Slouching with C. Bizzle. Good afternoon. I had to watch 2 15-second ads before I could. Dude, I don't set the ads on here. That's all automatic. YouTube runs ads over content creators, whether they choose to or not. Content creators can go in and put more ads in and then adjust where they are if they want to manually put them in. I don't do any of that. I just play this stuff, and what ads run over videos, that's all on YouTube. That is all on YouTube. I apologize for that. I pay for YouTube. I've paid for YouTube since it was YouTube Red back in like 2015 because I wanted to watch Cobra Kai, which a lot of people don't know that started right here on YouTube. But yeah, I've never watched a commercial on YouTube unless it was on somebody else's phone. I can sympathize with it, though, in an era where commercials are just not necessary. Issue 9 took so long to get through in the best way possible. Yo, issue 9, that was the big battle, wasn't it? Issue 9, that was the fight, right? The rooftop battle. Holy potatoes. It was a rooftop battle of wits. It was a sparring so you could win with the sharpest dialogue. And dude, like just sitting there like battling each other's epistemology. That was a treat. I enjoyed that issue so much. House of L, what is going on? Hope you're doing good today. Yeah, the ads are happening a little more lately. I wonder if YouTube's just trying to get more money, pushing more. Yeah, Halo started on YouTube too. Halo. Oh, you're talking about like the red and blue thing? Halo Red and Blue? The current Halo didn't. That started on Paramount Plus. That current series that's about to come out. But I get what you're saying. Like they had the other Halo thing. Was it computerized or something? I remember most of this stuff, most of the content on YouTube. They had a bunch of music specials, Cobra Kai, and then they had a bunch of scripted stuff by some of their biggest content creators at the time. They got together to do goofy little shows and whatnot. There really wasn't a lot of original content on it that would really appeal to people. I just have always watched like long form content on YouTube, like different kind of like science discussions and debates and stuff like that, and it got really annoying with the ad. So I just, as soon as it became an option, I just paid the $9.99. I've been grandfathered in at that. I got an email this week that after the first of the year, because I get like unlimited YouTube stuff with no ads, and then the unlimited, it was Google Play Music, like comparable to Apple Music, but it's YouTube Music now. I get unlimited that all in one package for $9.99, and that was like the grandfathered in price. But they're going to bump me up a couple of dollars after the first of the year. Sad face. Now you get it's not your fault. I waited patiently until I got you. You are worth the wait for ads. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. YouTube is greedy. No way. Sarcasm. Yeah, dude, I appreciate them though. Like I know some people like it bums them out. It doesn't really bother me because I feel like they do a fantastic job of managing the platform, always doing updates. You can see that they actually put that money back into it. I'm not saying that they couldn't do more or less. I'm just saying like there's definitely work that they do from their end all the time, constantly. You can see it from the creator end of things, most certainly. We got Sir Steven with the sleeves. Hope you're doing good today. What is happening? How's it hanging? It's hanging well, my friend. Hanging really well. Not sure if I missed it, but did Punisher 2 make the cut this week? Punisher 2 will be out tomorrow. I'm on the fence, so I didn't put Punisher 1 on my pull list. I picked it up, but dude, I'm the minority when it comes to Punisher for some reason. I love Hulk, I love Punisher, and I love Ghost Rider, and obviously Silver Surfer. But those are like my short list for Marvel stuff that I continuously keep trying. And I like that last Punisher run that everyone was peeved off about the logo when it was just a story angle that his logo wasn't gone or replaced. His vest was sitting next to his bed, and he would put on the one for the gang that he was running. With Punisher, everyone's mad. They're like, this isn't Frank Castle. Well, no crap. Frank Castle is not present in this. That's why they're doing this story. I enjoyed that first issue tremendously. So I'll probably pick up issue 2. So we'll see. It didn't make the top 10 list that I did. But yeah, I'll be at my shop tomorrow right when I get off work. So if it's there, I'll grab one. I shall grab one. About to come out is going into the second season. Everyone trashed on the first season of Halo on Paramount Plus. Yeah, they were just mad that he took his helmet off for the most part from what I heard. I'm not a Halo person. I've watched just the first episode of that TV show. I thought it was pretty cool. I don't get why they would take his helmet off if it's that big of a deal. You know, it's like taking Boba Fett's mask off. That was a big deal. Taking Mandalorian's mask off. It's not something that you really want to do if that's like what's so iconic about the characters. We don't know what the face looks like. Why would you want to give him a face? What's the Legion Links giveaway again? And what's that over with? Or is that over with? No, it's not over with. The month of December and January is the entry month for it. So be sure to check out that video on the crossover event. It's pinned to the top of my YouTube page. Check out that video for all the details. Love the first season of Halo. Yeah, I think now that we're a little bit removed from it, like most of the people that were mad about it are kind of quiet about it. But you still heard people talking about that they enjoyed it, so much so that that's when I went back and watched the first episode just a couple of weeks ago. Holiday season, more companies paying for more commercials. That's true. Yeah, they assume more eyes are on it this time of year so they can cap on it. What is going on? Aggressively relaxing. Hope you're doing good today. Hello. Till I get caught up. YouTube sucks. They heard a bunch of comic book. I don't think YouTube sucks at all. You know, they got parameters. You work inside the parameters. Everything's fine. How's everyone doing today? Doing good, man. Doing good. Just got my copy. Nice. I'm ready to read it. YouTube is the biggest TV network in the world and the most watched. Absolutely. I'm more of a Mac Bolan fan. The original, yeah. The Executioner. What was it? Wasn't Don Pendleton. Mac Bolan's The Executioner. Who wrote those? Yeah, it was Don Pendleton, wasn't it? Doing good. I enjoyed the first season of Halo. There we go. Gary Woods, what is going on? I rushed home to watch this. Awesome, my dude. I appreciate that. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're having a good holiday season, all that good stuff. All right, let me see. What is going on, Shaggy? How are you today? Good to see you in the chat. All right, I think I made it down to the bottom. All right, let's get to the next book here. So yeah, Green Lantern number 6. So this is a doozy right here. This is a bigger one, you know, with these these ongoings are kind of writing them in 6-issue story arcs. They do that for numerous reasons. It's a good size for one, but it also makes it where they can like repackage it as trade paperbacks and sell it. And a lot of these stories that are coming out are only going to run for 6 issues unless they do good sales wise, and they'll keep them going. Green Lantern is ongoing, but this was what we expected. We expected a big battle. We got a big battle. We got a really, really big battle, and we got a huge twist at the end, something that I did not see coming, something that now I'm extremely curious about. We saw in that last issue that Sinestro has tapped into that secret that Hal Jordan has, where he manifests his ring out of sheer willpower. Sinestro, getting frustrated from failing over and over, got so mad that he raged out and manifested a red ring out of pure rage. And now with this issue, we see the side effects of that. We see the cause and effect of all that anger. The most calculated, methodical villain in the DCU has now just gone pure rage. And it was a dope issue. It was a really dope issue. It was fun. The ending was definitely a twist. Big twist at the end. Kind of sad, but big twist. Definitely worth checking out. Anyone else reading Green Lantern other than me and Flo Dameron? What is going on, Ben Parker? Good to see you today. Hello, hello. Howdy, howdy. So moving over, you got some Black Label stuff. Like I said, I haven't read the Black Label stuff yet. I waited for it till last just because of its oversized nature. It takes a little bit longer, but huge issue. I know a lot of people are excited about this one. I know plenty of people have been looking forward to it. Raphael Grandpa's writer, artist on doing it all. Gargoyle of Gotham, issue number 2. You know, it's not every day that an artist can write. Well, he knocked it out in issue 1. When I tell you he knocked it out, it was a 9 out of 10. It was super green. He did so good. He was able to just time his artwork perfectly with the storytelling. It was just that beautiful mesh. You know, there's some comic dream teams out there like Jeff Johns, Gary Frank, and stuff like that. Well, he did it on his own, nailed it. And this was super cool. I'm excited to dive into this. We have new villains. We have new world with this. It's got that haunting gothic feel to the art style, and the way that he draws Batman is pretty unique. He has his own kind of take on it. Even when he was doing like the Golden Child, Frank Miller and stuff, Batman's cape looks very, you just know it's Raphael Grandpa when he draws it. But inside this world, we've got the whole idea of this is early Batman, like still, which is, you know, it's done plenty of times, but it's still fun. This earlier Batman, so it feels like there's more stakes. You know, this isn't that undefeated Batman. Give him 10 minutes and he can beat anything and anyone. So I like that kind of Batman a little bit better than like, you know, Batman is more indestructible at this point than Superman by reputation alone, which is crazy but true. And then this is cool. I'm excited to get in here and kind of learn more about this new villain that they introduced. It's kind of a twisted, horrific take on a villain, like this whole little teardrop thing that he's got going on. It's kind of like the I don't know, the visual representation of this villain that kind of just gets you looking and kind of help you remember who it is. But yeah, Rage Sinestro hulks out and turns green. Rage Sinestro turns red. Green Lantern has been excellent. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Steven C, what is happening? Hello, hello. Let's see. I'm all up in that Green Lantern. My second favorite green book coming out right now. Yeah, there's 3 solid Green Lantern books out. 3 Green Lantern books are dropping, 3 solid ones, and I would say it is my second favorite as well. Like, I'm an Alan Scott guy. I absolutely love Hal Jordan, but let's get real. Alan Scott's the GOAT. Alan Scott or bust. Boom, boom, boom. Green Lantern has been excellent. Yeah, it really has. Dude, Jeremy Adams is excellent. The writer, absolutely amazing. I'm excited for Batman Gargoyle 2, but I'm more excited for Batman City of Madness 2. Christian Ward's City of Madness. Wasn't too keen on the first issue of Gargoyle. Whoa, yeah. It's not for everyone. It's definitely more, I don't know. I know you like the more fast-paced stuff and everything. This is darker. This is like building that mystery element. I'm also reading Green Lantern 2, all 3 of them, and loving all 3 Green Lantern War Journal, and Alan Scott Green Lantern. All are so good. Yeah, absolutely. I think that last issue of War Journal was a much needed issue. I'm like, what are we going to be doing here? What are we doing? And then boom, issue 3 dropped, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Introducing new concepts, new lore to the Green Lantern stuff and everything. I thought that was really cool. I like seeing that Kyle Rayner with the blind band on it. Oh man, it was cool. Alan Scott number 1. Boom, there we go. What is going on, Izzyverse? Hello, hello. Green Arrow is killing it. Yeah, Green Arrow. There were ads, everything this week. Ads for Green Arrow #7 listed. Now an ongoing series. Target #1 for Amanda Waller. All kinds of cool stuff. I'm excited for that next issue. That first little arc was pretty good. Jeremy Adams is not just an amazing writer; he's an amazing guy. Yeah, all around. Had the pleasure of hanging out with him on a couple of live streams and stuff. You can check out Sector 2815. We've had Jeremy Adams on over there for the DC Comics Deep Dive a couple of times. Steve's had him on Burke Family 54 Comics once in the past as well that I'm aware of. Off topic, but any news on the Green Lantern live action? Not that I'm aware of, but just sits where it sits. They got it announced. It's supposed to be something serious in tone and nature and kind of the style of True Detectives on HBO in the past. It's supposed to have Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan, which is awesome. I haven't seen any casting or anything yet. We're technically would be years away from it if everything goes right. Stevie's sleeves are the same age. I see you using the word keen. I normally see Lee using that. James Gunsley. Yeah, James Gunsley. That's where it's at. I'm writer at heart, Pops. That's what I do. Are you? Thought you're a sleeveless hooligan at a sports game at heart. Anybody hear the rumor that Denzel is going to replace Majors for Kane? Kind of like this. Thought that was a joke rumor that happened because of the Netflix announcement, from what I understand. There's a new project happening on Netflix, and people are mad at the Denzel Washington casting, from what I understood. And that was a response rumor, kind of joking on that. Good afternoon, TJ. Flash by Night has entered the chat. Hope you're doing good today. Grew up watching Hal Jordan, so he is my guy. I technically grew up with Kyle Rayner. I had Kyle Rayner in comics, had Jon Stewart on TV. Hal was dead. I'm more than aware of Hal. He was still probably like the most known, obviously, but actually I was born in 87, so actually through my childhood, Kyle Rayner was Green Lantern in comics until I was an upper high school age, and Jon Stewart was Green Lantern on television through Justice League. So everyone still just remembers Hal, but for most of my younger years, it was them. I loved Kyle Rayner. Just that Marvel versus DC thing, that fight with Silver Surfer. I'm like, man, how did Silver Surfer win? But then as I got older, I'm like, it makes sense. The Immortal One is here. What is going on, Biggie Shack? Hope you're having a good day. I love the last issue of Green Arrow and that scene between Connor and his dad, and then Oliver reuniting with Dinah was wonderful. The art is gorgeous. Yeah, that reuniting scene on the beach, I loved it. That little callback to kind of the moments they had in the Worlds Without a Justice League and stuff. It was great. It was great. Ray Fisher and the dude from Upper Supernatural. Ray Fisher and the dude from Ray for a casting call. I think Ray Fisher wouldn't be a bad idea. He's going to be in Rebel Moon. He'll be in Rebel Moon that comes out the 21st. I didn't realize that off the first trailer, but he's in there. Hey, hope everyone's doing good. What is going on, Faith and Misery? Hope you're having a good day today. All right, we have to skip through the chat. Here a little bit. All right, one that I haven't read, so this will be extra quick. Waller versus Wildstorm, issue #4. Which I believe is the final issue. Yeah, final explosive issue. This has been really fun. Black Label title, R-rated. You've got Amanda Waller, which she's young and trying to take power and move up the ranks, and the shady stuff that she was doing along the way, including giving people bioweapon upgrades illegally and funneling that research through other countries. And she got busted, and they're coming for her, but only if they can stop her. And so far, they can't. The most capable villain in all of the DCU, Amanda Waller. Absolutely love Amanda Waller. She's everywhere right now, and it's just making my day to seeing her moving everything, like all these little chess pieces, and nobody is immune to Amanda Waller. And the other Black Label for the week, and it was already mentioned, Christian Ward's absolutely terrifying Batman City of Madness. This is super cool. It's pretty much Batman meets Stranger Things, right? You have Gotham, then you have what's it called? The underneath, the below or whatever. That's what it is. You just have the Court of Owls has protected this gateway to the Gotham below Gotham. And it's like the flip side, the reverse of their city where everything's horrific and terrible. And in that first issue, it got open and some things came out. And we're getting to see how those things are interacting with regular Gotham. We're getting to see how the Court of Owls, how Batman and the Bat family they're starting to notice these things and having to respond to them. And dude, Christian Ward's art is just amazing. You could get lost in this book for hours if you wanted to. There's so much to enjoy with that one. Definitely a horror title. Definitely not for kids. It's some rougher tone, some very gory scenes in it. Definitely some adult stuff in there. Fear the Crab Cat. Yeah. Shout out to the Y-Files. I had a conversation with a couple of DC artists, and they basically just went in a circle talking about how much they hate the crab mask. Oh, you're talking about Kyle Rayner's? Yeah, it's unnecessarily large. I'm not really sure I understand the need for the crab mask. I didn't even know that it was called the crab mask. Monkey's fussing at Kyle. She wanted something to snack on, and she suggested something else. Batman in the Upside Down world. Exactly. Yeah. And yeah, this was a fast-paced issue, too. A lot happens in them. I love those prestige format books, especially when you have artists like Christian Ward, who's very stylized, or someone like Raphael Grompa. That would have been nice to have in the prestige side. There we go. Pops knows. Monkey crying is a negotiation technique she frequently uses. Yeah. She just, and then she just stops. So she's not actually crying. She just knows that we can't stand that noise. It's psychological warfare on her part. Lovecraftian, it most certainly is. Yeah, even the Upside Down Batman we saw in issue 1 has like the Cthulhu face. Boom, 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 boom. Would watch a Batman Beyond live action. Oh yeah, absolutely. That'd be wild. See Terry going ham in live action. King is mine, but love Lovecraft. Yeah, Pops is a huge Lovecraft guy as well. Huge Lovecraft fan. All right, next up, we got a few more left. Got a few more minutes left. All right, getting to it. We got our new Golden Age book of the week, Wesley Dodd Sandman. As you know, we get a new Golden Age title 3 out of 4 weeks of the month, at least. If Justice Society of America comes out on time, that's 4 out of 4 weeks of the month. But Wesley Dodd Sandman has been dope, set in the 1940s. The whole premise is someone broke into his house, stole his research, and now he's trying to catch up to them before they can use his research to kill a lot of people. So he has the sleeping gas, but to get it to that point, he had to go through a lot of failed experiments where the gas is just super deadly, super violent, and he's having the dreams, the premonitions of someone taking that research and using that deadly gas on the battlefields, just slaughtering people left and right. And in this issue, they promise that he comes face to face with the villain in this one, and they also promised that they named the other Sandman, because we saw in the previous issues through the premonition someone wearing all black with a gas mask and the gun. That character has been dubbed the Fog. So I'm loving this. Riley Rosa, how do you say it? Riley Rosma is not my all-time favorite artist by a long shot, but there are times when that art works flawlessly. The Robin King one-shot from Death Metal, flawless. This, flawless. I'm digging the art. The pacing is great. The story is really good. I think I know who the bad guy is. I'm not going to say it here, but it's felt obvious since the first issue. And yeah, so when you see the way that character is drawn, that Sandman in the all-black costume that they've dubbed the Fog, to me, it looks like Riley is drawing that character in a way that if you just blow through it, you assume it's a guy. But if you go back and look at it and think, is that a woman in a suit? I think it's a woman in a suit. Could be wrong. And they even, I even think that there might be more than one person wearing it. I think there might be more than one. That's just me. I think there's some intentional throw-offs in there. All right, getting to it. We got 3 more books to look at. Rossmo. Yo, do y'all know how to spell this? It's Rossmo. Rossmo, right? Rossmo. Is there a middle one? It's just Rossmo, right? Rossmo. I'm going with Becker's Rossmo. The Fog, like the movie. The movie really creeped me out. Yeah, the one with the pirate ghost or whatever. Correct. Let's see. I am back from folding laundry. Welcome back. Glad you're here. Roscoe. It's Roscoe. Nice. Cowboy Ninja Viking was a heck of a book. I like Riley. Yeah, it works on some stuff. Not the right style for everything. It's Italian. So Rossimo. Got it. You do this when I say it. Got it. Okay, the Legion is educational. I'd never asked, and I just assumed it was a genre. Thanks. All absolutely. The Fog Like the Thing is a classic. Absolutely. Does your facial grow in all white trash? Yeah, it just doesn't grow it over here, and over here it's all white trashy like that. They'll buff out. Got a lot of HP Lovecraft fans in the chat today. Actually, that works perfect. There we go. Let's see, say the name. All right, next up, man, we got one that's kind of bittersweet because Philip Kennedy Johnson, in my mind, absolutely saved Superman from the Bendis era where a lot of people just really weren't digging it, and he brought Superman back to the forefront of DC, and now there's Superman titles all over the place, and he did it all primarily with Action Comics. And this is the last issue he's going to be writing on the Action Comics run. It's issue 1060. You know, he's dealing with the Blue Earth eco-terrorist pretty much, and we got a huge revelation in the last one that is being led by that Nora girl who's actually from a different world, and she's from a world where the Bat and Al Ghul lineage rules, conquers and reigns supreme, and she's over here trying to take out Superman, and we don't know why based on the last issue, but we dive into the whys, the wheres, and the motivations in this. And she has one of Superman's adopted daughters from World with her. So in this one, Superman, in order to find her, needs help. So he goes to none other than John Constantine. So cover-wise, Steve Beach has been crushing it. He's going to be moving over to Green Lantern after this run. And he's also, this is the first time I've seen him draw Constantine. This was a ridiculously fun book. It got a lot of content in this one, and it's because PKJ has the annual left. And after the annual, that's it. Don't know where he'll be going after that. We know he's writing Incredible Hulk. We know he's writing John Stewart. But I'm curious. He did say, like, he implied like this isn't going to be the last of his time on the super title in some form or fashion. Brother John coming in with a real education. He said Rossmo. He's Canadian, not Italian. Let's see. I don't know what DC is thinking taking PKJ off Action Comics. Terrible move. Yeah, they're. I don't know if Action just isn't selling like they want it to. I mean, it's Action Comics. It should be selling like. It should be for DC Comics. In my mind, Action and Detective should be in like the top 5 selling titles every month, unless there's like a gimmick book coming out or something like that, a special or whatever. But you have who's going to be over there on Action. They're going to be rotating it. Like every couple issues, there'll be a different writer on it, but it'll be the same couple of writers rotating. You'll have Mark Waid, Joshua Williamson, which are pulling numbers for DC, rightfully so. They're doing great. And Jason Aaron, the Marvel writer, is coming over to DC. He's doing Batman Off-World right now. That first issue was, it seems like just a random sci-fi Batman book that they gave him just to get his feet wet before diving in. But Jason Aaron is going to be jumping onto Action Comics with Mark Waid and Joshua Williamson. They're not doing like how they're doing Brave and the Bold, where there's a bunch of short stories in each book. I mean, we kind of get that now. We get a regular-sized comic with a backup story, but it's not going to be an anthology in the sense that like there'll be like 4 different stories in each book, but you'll have rotating writers moving forward. It's going to be really, really weird. So I don't know. They're just really trying to get something going with Action. I don't know. I'm getting this issue in the annual, then I'm dropping Action. Oof. Jason Aaron taking over Action Comics. Yeah, with other people. Taking over with other all stress for less. Yes. He is, Brother John. We have a battle of the super fans in the chat. Good afternoon, Chop and Drop. How are you doing today? No, we can't leave Action Comics. He did so much for Superman. He really did. Tom Taylor's going to be on Action Comics as well. I'd be for it and against it. He's already had his time on Superman, and he didn't bring in readers. He ran readers off, so I don't think that worked out good. I enjoyed it, but it didn't do good for the company. Everyone can't grow a beard like Burt can. Absolutely. Not a fan of the background stories. Some of them are really good. Some of them aren't. You had Squad Dreams in this one that if you're following Beast World, this is an actual Beast World follow-up to last week's Metropolis. If you followed Dreamer and you saw at the end of last week's issue that Amanda Waller was watching her, you actually see the follow-up in this, and it was actually really, really freaking cool. They've been doing some really cool stuff with Dreamer, who's a character that came over originally from the Flash CW TV show. Super cool character. Premonitions and stuff. Let me ask you this. What happens if you have a precog fighting another precog? How does that fight go? How does that work? Check out this and you'll find out. The other backup story in this one was Zod, a past prologue. I did not read it. I looked at it and started. I'm like, nah, not for me. Little kid Zod and whatever. I'll probably end up finishing it before the week is out, though. Next up, man, the first book I read, as soon as I sat down with my comics, I grabbed this immediately. Immediately. My favorite Batman book that drops right now, Ron V's Detective Comics, dude. This is his War World. I say it all the time. This is Ron V's War World. He's doing such cool, like, long format storytelling with this. I'm absolutely digging it. You have Liam Sharp helping with the art. You have 2 artists working on it. Love Liam Sharp. Dave Stewart's on the colors. It's just working out great. Backup stories by Dan Waters. So you have a massively talented creative team on this. Massively talented. The whole story has been like the oldest piece of the Arkham family that still lived in like the Far East have come back to Gotham to reclaim their heritage and reclaim the city for their own. They have what's called pretty much a change engine. It's this mystical device that when planted in a city, you can program pretty much the soul of the city in the way you see fit. They tried to do that to Gotham hundreds of years ago, and their plan was foiled by a vigilante, which set in motion the tone of Gotham to come, where the bad guys' plans will be foiled by a vigilante. So they're back here to reset things, and to do it, they had to defeat, and execute the Batman, and that's what's been happening. Like, he's been in prison, he's been going to the gallows, and you have Catwoman putting together a ragtag team with like Cheshire Cat. I think Lady Shiva was on there. You got Solomon Grundy on there, and she pulled Azrael. That's what got me when she enlisted Azrael's help, and he's like, "This city needs vengeance," and he went and got his Batman suit out, and he's rocking the Nightfall suit. Like, I was just over the top. Like, that was it. That was amazing. And this one, we're seeing how it all plays out. You know, they dropped Batman from the gallows. He dropped. They got him. And that's where it ended. So we're going to be picking up right where they dropped Batman from. And it was amazing. I love what they did with it. I'm excited for the next issue. This has just been a true treat. I just hope we get more Azrael stuff to come, because I think that's a unique thing that they've done with this book in the last few issues. It just really elevated it, because he's a force. The way that Ron V is writing him, an absolute force to be reckoned with. Let's see, Loader, what do you got? I'm only going to get the next Action Comics for the Cloyce cover only, and then I am out. I'm the same way with Action that I am with Flash. Good, bad, or indifferent. I'm a run collector on Action. It will always be on my pull list, and I just hope for the best. If you guys won't be reading it, don't worry. I'll be keeping you up to date with it right here on the channel. It's kind of like Flash right now. Supergirl, not Flash. So Dreamers from Supergirl. The CW shows in general, I'm sorry. Not up to speed on those. BTC have a new about the Aquaman 35 foil. I'm not sure. Not sure about the Aquaman 35 foil. I like to see Jeff Lemire do a run on Superman Action. That wouldn't be too bad. Dude, his Green Lantern Black Label book was just amazing. But Doug Mankey helped put that over. That was the reason why I picked up Jason Aaron's Batman Offworld, because Doug Mankey's doing the art. I'm like, dude, I love Doug Mankey art. Absolutely love it. But, not picking up this anymore. Biggie dropping hard facts. Meth addiction foils plans. That could be true, Biggie. That could be true. Unless your plans involve meth addiction, then you're right on track. Sledgehammer will always be on my pull list. Yeah, you're just waiting on him to put it out. I'm with the new Flash book. I will continue to read it with you. Yeah, Size Barrier is just doing too much, I think. Doing too much. We got one more book left. Everybody start dropping the hashtag We Are Legion. It's already collecting entries. We'll talk this last book, and then we'll start pulling that giveaway, because I want to leave here right at 3 to go get Finn. I like to have that full hour to make it to the front of the car line.
Daddy,
what's up?
Go get Finn.
Yeah, I'm going to get him. I got 7 minutes.
Okay, we want to stay here.
That's fine. So the last one on the list, Titans Beast World #2. This is the event proper. There was a tie-in that came out today, Titans Beast World Tour Gotham. They're going to be doing a tour book and focusing on different city each week. I did not pick up a floppy of it. It's like a $6 book, and I don't need it for my PC. I'm going to read it digitally and do the review on the DC Deep Dive over on Sector 2815 channel. But dude, this right here was amazing. Ivan Reese on art, Tom Taylor on story. What a follow-up. Action-packed, fast-paced, so much added to advance the story in so many different angles. This is not a throwaway event. I'm telling y'all now, if you were on the fence about it, I don't need to read a Titan thing. Dude, Oh, maybe it's campy. People turn into animals. Dude, check this book out. This was freaking awesome. So much fun. Just so well-rounded. It felt like an event. Like that first issue, I felt like we were on like a penultimate issue of an event. It reminded me Tom Taylor might be like kind of like getting this reputation for kind of like I don't know, a slow-paced writer. You look at Nightwing, you look at what he's doing in Titans, you look at what he did with Son of Kal-El. They're more like subtle, slow-paced, emotional beat stories. But dude, Tom Taylor made his name writing exceptional events, like whether it be the Maxi series stuff, the Injustice stuff, the DC stuff. Yo, he is in his element with this. Check this out if you haven't already. I'm not telling you to go buy the tie-ins. Just I think it's only like 4 issues in and out for the main title. Super dope. Super dope. Really, really had a blast with that. Let's see what C Bizzle just drop it in here. He said, I'm just reading the Beast World main title and not the tour tie-ins. Yeah, there's more than just the tour tie-ins, but those are the in my opinion, probably the most throwaway of the tie-ins. Really, the way it works, if you're like hardcore fan of the Gotham characters, get the Gotham tie-in. You'll probably have fun. You'll be seeing the characters that you enjoy following. If you're a hardcore fan of the Super Family, get the Metropolis one. There's going to be focused on the characters that you probably enjoy reading stories about. But if you're just like, I'll check out all this, and you don't care for those characters, it probably isn't going to really speak to you too much. 48 watching, 37 likes. Let's hit that like button, Legionnaires. Yeah, I appreciate it. Hit that like button. Share the channel out. It's really awesome seeing that we get like 50 people in the live chat on here every Tuesday. It's really appreciate all you guys. Appreciate you guys a lot. Means a lot to me. I have fun talking with everybody. What is going on, Daniel? Good to see you. I think it said hey to you. I'm not sure. I'm saying hey just in case. I'm a big Titan fan, and I skipped all of them like you. I don't need them in my PC. Yeah, I'm picking up some of. I picked up the Metropolis one again because I'm a Superman guy. I figure like there's nothing wrong with me picking up the Superman stuff. I like Superman stuff, and the final story in the Superman one, because the main amount of the pages was the Dreamer story. Then you had a really cool Bibbo story that was a whole callback to the Kirby era on Jimmy Olsen, which was just a blast. And then the last story that Joshua Williamson wrote was legit a 10 out of 10. It was like 8 pages of pure perfect comic book. I had so much fun with that Metropolis book. They knocked it out of the park. And they very well could do that with the Gotham one. I could read it digitally and be like, man, I should have got this physically. But it's Christmas time. I got this giant stack already. Picked up some trades, and it just didn't seem necessary. We'll see. I'll be back in the shop. I'll be back in the shop in like 24 hours at the latest. And yeah, if I need it, I'll get it. If I need it, I'll get it. There we go. Let's see. What does this one do? What does this one do? There it is. That's the one I like. Let's see. You got all the We Are Legions coming in there. We Are Legions. Dark Knights of Steel was awesome. Absolutely. That's another perfect example. Yo, dude, poo DC for the massive delays that got hit at the end of that book. But man, every issue had a huge shock and surprise moment. Every issue had like that heartfelt moment. It was cool getting to see all the familiar characters drawn in different ways with different like styles to their power sets. It was just so fun. I absolutely agree. You got to make tough choices, Bert. Yeah, absolutely. I enjoyed all 3 in the Metropolis. Yeah. That Superman moment when the infected got to the fortress and he's just on the comm, he's like, Lois. Then the next panel is just an explosion of water, a sonic boom, and a streak, and he's not even in the panel. You're like, holy crap. And then you look up to the next page, and it's just him landing in Antarctica, like just exploding onto the ground. Like in one page, he crossed the entire planet and landed. And it's like just one panel shift. It was just perfect page placement from the bottom left page to the top right. It was just like you could feel it. It was really cool. No Outsiders. I did not pick up a floppy of Outsiders because how big my pool is. I'm going to check that one out digitally as well. I really enjoyed that first one, especially diving into the planetary characters and the drummer and everything. So yeah, I've got some digital stuff I'm going to check out because the Outsiders is one that I'm sure I would just end up reading and putting up for sale on Pop's Attic. But I'll just do the digital. A lot of the stuff like that too is coming out same day as on the DC Universe app. I have the DC Universe app. I pay for the Ultra tier on top of that. So some of the stuff I get like 'Twas the Might Before Christmas that came out today. I can read that today on there. Outsiders. So a lot of the stuff it's really important that I check to make sure that there's even a reason for me to buy it. Like the this week. So I didn't even know that, but that Christmas Silent Night thing, I could be just reading on the tablet. Yeah, some of this stuff comes out the same day as on this thing if you have the Ultra tier. A lot of times it's the specials like that. I'm glad you reminded me. Oh, that looks just weird. What is that? What in the world am I looking at? What is this weirdness? Oh, this is the Superman versus Meshi Mishi, the manga thing. So weird. I think that this Meshi thing is something to do with food reviews, if I'm not mistaken. It's trying to tell me that I have to read this book backwards. Outside of my understanding, Outsiders 1 was meh. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really cool. I like the concept behind Luke Fox, like putting together a team for all these anomalies around the planet that are getting ignored otherwise. Christmas makes comic splurging feel kind of bad. Yeah, a little bit. Not going to lie. Gotham by Gaslight is my biggest read for me. It's so great. Yeah, I've got that right behind me down here. They did good adapting that into an animated as well. I'd like to see the mechanics story, LOL. All right, I'm way behind on the chat. Last issue, World's Finest Teen Titans. Yeah, it is. And I didn't even pick it up. I figured I'd pick up issue 6. I've already got the other ones up for sale in Pop's Attic for like a couple bucks or something. Because I read them, didn't need a PC them. And I figured I'd get the last one just to have the complete series up there. But nope, didn't even pick it up. There's too much other stuff. All right, here we go. So we're going to spin it. Again, this is for the Beast World issue number 2, lenticular, and then the foil wraparound David Nakayama variant for Birds of Prey issue number 1. Then we'll pull some cosmic cards to throw in there with them. This is free shipping worldwide if you're a channel member. It's only free shipping in the lower 48 if you are not a channel member. If you're outside of the country and you would like to pay the international shipping for them, I will give you a shipping credit to a certain dollar amount, and you just need to hit me up and we'll get it worked out. It's completely up to you. Otherwise, you're always welcome to prize gift it to someone else in the chat if you win. So let's spin this bad boy and see who today's winners. We got 39 entries. And this week's new DC Day winner is going to, drum roll. Boom! Big shout out to Taylor Winder. Congratulations. You won yourself some sweet books there, my good sir. So T-Dubs, we're going to pull some cards. I'm just going to go in blind. I'm going to pull from the middle of the stacks and bottoms here. So the first one up, you got Geoforce. We'll throw that Geoforce card in there. Let's get a few more. Let's pull from the middle of this stack. One of the great battles, pretty cool. Armageddon 2001. There we go. Next one up. Boom. Showcase number 34, the first appearance of Ray Palmer, the Atom. And then let's get one more to round it out even. We got, oh, super cool. Ocean Master. Shout out to Ocean Master. We'll be seeing him on the silver screen on the 22nd. Really excited for that new Aquaman movie. I think that's going to be a blast. This mofo always wins. I mean, congratulations. A big shout out to Taylor Winder. Fantastic community member. Has a great channel. He does some really cool reviews. You can almost call them cranky reviews. But yeah, you can find him on his YouTube channel right here doing some cool stuff. He has live streams with the Cranky Comic Crew people, typically on Tuesdays with Eddie and Rob, and you can find slotted up over there every now and then. Yeah, all around just great person to hang out with here on the YouTubes. All right, T-Dubs, I got you loaded up, got you some cards in the back of there. So those are heading your way, my man. I'll double check make sure I still have your address from the last stuff I sent you. Oh, you never also, that reminded me, you didn't ever let me know if you read that yet. I sent Taylor Alan Moore's Whatever Happened to the Man of Tomorrow. I figured he would definitely be interested to check out the final issue of Volume 1 of Superman that Alan Moore wrote. It was really cool. Just come to Las Cruces because I don't lose. Yeah, huge shout out to Taylor Winter. I appreciate everybody watching. I put out a video yesterday about the CBC Awards, so if y'all missed that, check that out. Tomorrow I've got the McFarlane Toys. Yeah, McFarlane Toys video dropping. I'm really excited about it. If you're a channel member, it's already available. You can find it on the community tab. Otherwise, I'll see y'all Friday morning. I kick off at 7:30 a.m. for the community hangout. I won't be there for a lot of it. It's Christmas party day with Monkey at her school, so I'm excited to go do that. But it'll still be rocking and rolling Friday morning. Then, of course, every Sunday at 8:30 at Weeks In is a spoiler-filled look back at the week in comics, TV shows, movies, and more. I'm looking forward to that. Every Sunday, I have Sector 2815 on there with me. TM Nerdy joins often, and Collecting with Dirt should be on to talk some Monsterverse stuff as we go through the Monarch TV show on Apple TV. So if you haven't already, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys then. Until next time, as always, I'm Mark, but we are Legion.